Hey, this is Miles from Beulah, and I'm in Genville.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yes.
your culinary prowess would be a...
Somewhere in the 1 to 2 range.
The 1 to
probably.
2 range?
No, you know, actually, I could probably be a pretty good cook. I just don't try. When I do get on something that I can do, I do it pretty well. Yeah, well, you know, I don't really eat at home too much, to be honest, because I live in San Francisco,
Oh, yeah.
and
So
in that city,
the best-
everybody just
so
goes out to
easy.
eat, you know.
Yeah.
So I eat lots of other things made by
Burritos.
other people, yeah. And lately I've been on a health kick, so I eat like cereals and those type of things, and then I make quesadillas and things, just real basic
Yeah.
stuff. Nothing very exciting.
What's in your quesadilla?
Not like
Just
Jack Black's Nacho Whiz burrito, whatever the hell it's called. Dorito burrito?
Dorito burrito,
That's right.
yeah.
No, Jack's got me beat. So, do you want me to start with my little dish?
Sure.
Well, I just buy 2 good pieces of meat, like, you know, fillets basically. And then people at home, what I do is I take the little fillets and I just take some olive oil, not a lot, just lightly. And then I just put salt and pepper on both sides, and that's all. I don't marinate them, I don't do anything with them, because, you know, they say that
all you need,
ruins
really.
meat, really, you know. And then I just get a little pan, heat it up, and I take the said pan and the steaks, and I put them on there and I sear them on each side for 2.5 minutes, and then I stick them in the oven. I like my meat medium well, so I then put it in the
Finish
oven.
them off in the oven. That's smart.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I sear them for 2.5 minutes each side, then I put them in the oven for like 15 minutes each side, and they come out.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And then I usually just have a baked potato, because again, it's
Yeah,
easy.
and it's classic.
45 minutes.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, you just put it in some tin foil, and then I make usually like artichokes or asparagus.
Oh, that's good.
I like meaty vegetables. Well, my grandmother used to put butter on pizza. Wow. So, and she used to say,
hardcore.
yeah, she used to go just off about how much she liked butter on everything, and she wasn't joking.
On everything.
She put butter on everything, and I'm a lot of butter. Since we're talking about food, we'll just keep telling family stories.
Sure.
Well, speaking of my grandma, my great grandmother, Naomi, she came over. It was while Poland was still communist, and they were just letting old people out pretty much, you know, because they were useless to the party, or whatever. So she came over, and in her life since post World War II, 1945, she had nothing. You know, she'd eaten nothing basically except for like cabbage and potatoes, and waited for a whole day to get a piece of meat. So the first week she was in America, we took her to Chinese food. So I just like to tell that story. Well, she went to town. She was like 85 years old, and she went nuts.
She loved it.
And then my grandmother started just yelling at her to stop, to slow down, because she was freaking out so much on the Chinese food. Because she had, I mean, think about that. In her whole life, she had nothing in her whole life that came close to Chinese food, really.
All the flavors.
I wish I could have talked about halupshi or guamki or something like an Eastern European thing, like cabbage and beef being my favorite thing, and my parents keep trying to teach me how to cook it.
Well, Miles, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really nice to meet you.
It was
Thanks
a pleasure
for
being
being on the
in
show.
Genville.
look forward to your show.
I look forward to it too.
She says it's a